response she gave you?
Just chill. I mean, let it be, live life, relax.
Yeah. So she's
I've noticed that actually as we go through these, how I actually usually disassociate.
Okay.
So when you were giving the examples,
Okay.
it wasn't so complicated
Right.
to see it from above. Any
Right.
problems or whatever from above.
Before we finish the installation, let's go back to that first time.
Okay.
And you mentioned something about seeing the other person's perspective. So that may be something you want to add in too.
Okay.
You can do that. Like the person comes up and criticizes her, and she asks some questions. She gets some information. She makes the movies, and they match, but they don't really match. They don't completely match, and she can't really see that person's perspective. So what you can see her do then is you can see her actually step into the other person and send her consciousness into that other person's vantage point, and actually see that situation from that person's perspective.
Okay.
Does that, if she does that give her some more information on the situation?
So now we're both basically.
So you see
So
her
she's
out.
doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
You see her out there. So she's looked at it as a movie. She saw a
Okay.
movie of what the person said. She saw a movie of what happened. But she's like, I don't really see this person's perspective. So she might want to step into that person's perspective and actually look through that person's eyes at the situation. And she might find there's some more information there that would be useful to her. Just have her do that.
Okay.
Okay. And is there any more useful information she found when she did that?
I don't know.
Can she feel?
I was trying to say yes, but I.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So if she, it's not, maybe there's no information.
Okay.
But does she feel maybe a little more compassion for that person, or she can kind of see?
Yeah, actually, yes.
A little bit more than she could before.
Yeah, actually, I can see that.
Okay, good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to. So if we have your plexiglass shield, take that down. And you're going to see that Marie out there that learned that strategy, and in color, 3-dimensional, so you can, okay? And I'll actually reach out to that Maria out there, and reach out and slowly pull that Maria into, associate into that strategy, and as you do that, the strategy
becomes
only as quickly as you can make that an automatic part of your behavior, so it just happens all by itself.
Got it.
Just take a little while for that to sink in. Okay. So now, one more step. So so we know for sure that this new behavior has become an automatic part of your it's your automatic strategy for responding to criticism. So I want you to see yourself in the future in various situations, receiving feedback or criticism, and it could even be a compliment, right? It could even be a positive feedback that she might want to step back and say, "Well, is this really true? Is this person maybe this? What's
the dark side of that?
What's going on here?"
Okay, the double intention.
Yeah, and then and then if it's something that's true for her, she can enjoy the good feelings that go with that, with receiving the positive feedback. Right? There might be some more information she wants to get. Right? You can see her in a variety of different contexts at different points in the future. We're using that strategy of disassociating, stepping back, making the movie, asking for more information, all those steps that we went through.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay, I can even see it with positive now.
And then see her, she goes through and she rehearses what she's going to do differently, and she actually carries it out, and she actually uses that information so that she can do things better in the future.
It's interesting how when we switch it to positive comments, how almost is more challenging, because you're so accustomed to, I can handle negative, and then can you take the positive too? Is that so? When you were asking for that, it's like, oh, hold that, let me try.
Okay.
But yes.
Is that more challenging?
No, I think I got it as we were talking about the future. I was able to use the whole picture and let it move really quick.